Maintaining and refreshing a sourdough starter is actually very simple. The hardest part is probably getting used to the fact that you're going to have to throw away some of what you mix up. Take the starter from the refrigerator, and then you begin a process which we'll be repeating in this video over and over and over again. And that is combining a portion of water with a portion of flour and a smaller portion of starter. You'll find the formulas for what we're doing here at the end in a slide. But what I'm creating here is a liquid wheat starter using wheat flour. You'll also see a rye starter in a moment. But we've added water and flour and a portion of that sourdough. All you do is combine it, mix it up, and there's no need to do much more than just combine the water and flour. There's no development of the gluten that's necessary. Just combine the two and put a cover on it and let it sit and do its thing. That's one of the fascinating things about sourdough. It's chemistry in action for our benefit. Okay, so here what we're doing is we're doing the rye starter and again, flour, water, portion of rye, and we have it there. And here we have the refreshment. So again, you've seen both of these, and this is how they look at the point of mixing. We put a cover on them, and then we come back. After a period of 12 hours, roughly, this is the second refreshment. And notice the bubbles on the liquid and the rye starter. The rye starter doesn't look quite as active, but it actually is grown in size and looks fluffy. That's the best way I can describe it. You'll notice we're using a scale for measuring ingredients. It's a great investment, inexpensive investment. It works for baking and for all of the cooking that you might be doing in your home. Starters are most predictable when they're fed regularly. If for some reason you don't want to bake or can't bake for a week, take your starter out and feed it. If for some reason you forget it and you don't get to that starter refreshment, you can even wait for a longer period of time. The truth is, likely you can revive an older starter. It'll just take more time. You'll just have to do additional refreshments. So here we are again doing our second refreshment. Same process. Flour, water, starter, mix it, and let it sit. Now again, we have refreshed for the second time, and look at how active it is. Look at all of the holes in this rice starter. And again, it's a very, very active, alive white starter. Sometimes you can actually see bubbles of action. Now what I'm doing now is taking the sourdough and going to build a portion to put back in the refrigerator. So I'll have that for next week or tomorrow or whatever I decide I'm going to bake again. So again, it's the same process. You're going to add equal amounts of water and flour and a sourdough starter. Now in this case, what I will do is take the remaining sourdough, what's left in the pan, and use that to create levain for my bread. By the way, you see a critter flying around. Because this is a level of fermentation, and fruit flies love fermentation, like fruit, they seem to have been attracted to our home at the time this video was taken. So there you have it. You have created sourdoughs, you refreshed them, and you've putting them back into the refrigerator to be slept or to be kept for a period of time. Good luck.